impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep. Their intention to rule rests with the annihilation of consciousness.
Oh, for crying out loud. I swear to God, Frank, I let you on the show for 5 minutes and... Come on. Okay, sorry about this, folks. Okay, so this one is John Carpenter's They Live. Released in 1988, this is sort of in vein with John Carpenter's Escape from New York and John Carpenter's Big Trouble in Little China. Okay, Tanya, I know that the guy puts his name on the title of all of his stuff. Do we really have to say it every time? Okay, great, thank God. Anyway, this is probably one of Carpenter's most political movies, so in a way this episode will tie in with my old political show, Bored on the Corner, though I'll try not to get too bogged down on that. The movie stars wrestler Roddy Piper as Nada, a homeless laborer living in a tent city as he finds out that the world is secretly run by aliens. Oh, that didn't last long, did it? Okay, so the gist of it is that these aliens have not only hypnotized humanity with messages hidden in advertising, but they are embedded in pretty much every place of commercial or government power. The church taking care of Nada's tent city tries to warn people about it and is immediately raided by the cops, with the homeless being bulldozed seemingly just to make an example of anyone believing the truth. Nada manages to escape with a pair of special sunglasses that the church was making that filters out the hypnotic messages and reveals... Oh, Jesus. My apologies to everyone. After Nada shoots a bunch of aliens in what I can only assume is a bit of a sanity slip as much as a first strike, he partners with a buddy named Frank to...
chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Take out the alien signal. The movie was adapted by Carpenter from a short story called 8 O'Clock in the Morning, and very much has the feel of a postmodern Twilight Zone episode. Piper gives a surprisingly subtle performance that is also a ton of fun without being goofy, even if his wrestling fight with Keith David is a bit indulgent. As much as I enjoyed the satire of the yuppie Reaganomics era, it was a little bit on the nose, wasting a chance to explore how much of the resistance movement and the sunglasses were messing with things just as much as the aliens were. This also makes the modern conspiracy interpretations downright stupid. So many right-wing morons today think this is a warning about everything from a Jewish world order to predicting wokeism, but the secret messages outright say things like consume and reproduce, clearly about spending money till you're broke. The entire plan of the aliens is to trick humans into helping them suck the earth dry and then move on to some other planet to do all over again. I first saw this movie in 2011, in the days when the Occupy Wall Street movement was in the news. Back then, it seemed to beg for a remake. Now, with everyone interested in politics brainwashed into thinking the other one is brainwashed while following an inept lunatic who tells them to inject bleach, honestly, what would even be the point? Just be wary of anyone telling you to hurt yourself and leave it at that. They Live is one of my favorite movies, probably the best by John Carpenter, and a sci-fi classic that deserves to be thought of as more than just the source of a misused meme.